He beautiful lady is having fun on the bed, but the man is just smiling. He turns around and
Gås dreht to the real mong room. This is where the real man schuld kam.
Just when he was about to enjoy himself, a ghost suddenly appears outside the door.
The man
thinks it's a friend's boring prank.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Look at me, I'm singing. This weekend is just shit. The man is still mocking. The masked man adjusts the temperature to 210 degrees Celsius.
Unter the high temperature.
The man is quickly woken up. The big sweat is spraying out like rain. The man turns around and gets up. He stretches out his hand and finds the door locked. He thinks the joke is too much. He can't wait to order his friend to let him out. But no matter how he knocks on the door, no one answers. The sauna room instantly becomes a steaming pot.
Honey, where are you in Tere?
The screaming of his ears attracts all the guests in the hotel. One of the men picks up the dumbbell and then uses the power of the man to knock on the door. As the steel door is slowly opened, a smell of barbecue comes out. The soft and tender body has been completely roasted. The buns who like to eat people have
an appetite.
From the locked steel door outside, it is obvious that it is murder. This means that there are bad people in the crowd. At this time, everyone began to regret. They shouldn't have come to this damn place to play any wolf killing. It turned out that in the morning, the 6 of them were squeezed in the wheelchair of the coffin. They said they came to this suburb hotel effectively and wanted to experience a different journey. Unknowingly, they entered a carefully designed trap. In order to make it easier for everyone to identify, I gave them nicknames.
A popular male blogger, Xiao Pang.
An ex-actress, Na Mei.
An ancient writer, Hu Zaij. An artist, Xiao Hai. An old-fashioned artist, Lao Bai.
A gold medalist, Bo Bo. Although everyone is professional, the only thing in common is that
they all like bloody
crime cases. It turned out that this hotel had a murder case that shook the whole city 30 years ago. Back in 1995, a couple of honeymoons came to a suburb hotel in such a bad weather, there are
still guests coming.
The receptionist was also very enthusiastic. After learning that the two were newlyweds, the receptionist specially chose a couple suite and said that they could have a good
rest.
It's not too late to pay the bill after work. This made the newlyweds very happy.
They couldn't
wait to take Jiao Qi back to the room. Then the woman came to the bathroom to dress up and prepare the show for a while.
At this time, the doorbell suddenly rang.
The man thought it was a guest room service, but when he opened the door, he ran into the ghost face. And the woman was even more miserable. She was tied to the basement to hold a demon ceremony. In 2025, the murderer is still out of the law. And this hotel was not only abandoned, but also bought by 2 shareholders. After renovation, the hotel was transformed into a crime-themed hotel.
It's dinner time.
The boss introduced a chef from a Michelin restaurant. The chef is also very interested in the
murder case.
In order to entertain the guests who are like-minded, he specially prepared a
table full of corpse meals.
Some people are excited about the chef's dish, and some people feel disgusting. But when they cut it open and taste it, they all change their minds.
If id, il starve to death. If id, il jump off the building. I want it anything from you. It smells so good.
When everyone was immersed in the delicious food, the chef's special 1982 Lafayette served
the table.
At this time, everyone was looking forward to it. Before the chef introduced it, they started to taste it. So metallic. Seriously. How did you make this? There's a tiny bit of vodka in there.
The rest is 100% ME.
My blood, that is.
Everyone was stunned.
It's not funny at all. They were afraid that others would not believe it. Unexpectedly, the chef pulled up his sleeve and bled. The writer was very angry. The chef didn't care at all. When everyone was looking for his mother, he suddenly heard a knock on the door.
Then a couple came in.
They said they wanted to stay overnight at the hotel.
But they were
rejected by the boss.
The reason is
that this is a private VIP party. They don't receive strangers. The couple said they could pay double the room fee. At this time, it was stormy outside. The only bridge to the outside world was blocked.
And it was far away.
There was no cell phone signal at all. This means that the hotel is the best place to bury the dead. The boss didn't care. She just didn't allow the couple to stay. At most, let the car park outside. But when the storm passed, they had to leave immediately. The couple left with gratitude. Then the boss took the guests to visit the room.
She spent
$700,000 with the boss. She wanted to create a scary atmosphere. She made a statue of the dead in every dead
person's place.
It perfectly reproduced the moment of death. This kind of aesthetic makes the actress feel uncomfortable. Although she had played the heroine of this murder case, but when she thought of the bloody scene at that time, she couldn't help but cry. While she was resting, she left the hotel alone. And it was raining outside. She went to talk to the couple in the car. Through the conversation, the couple went to the end of the world. The actress, Na Mei, hoped that after the traffic was restored, she could take the car and leave
the hotel in advance.
She always felt that something strange was going on here.
And the couple agreed.
And before she left, the woman specifically told Na Mei, if you find any abnormality in the hotel, you can come and rest here. She didn't expect that as soon as she turned around, she ran into the legendary ghost-faced killer. Na Mei turned around and ran away. But the killer was chasing after her. The two of them rushed into the woods one by one. The actress fell to the ground. When she thought she was going to die, an accident happened.
It took a long time. This is the
plan of Sister Bai and Sister Hei. The purpose is to take the most realistic reaction.
Put it on the video website.
It can definitely make the hotel busy.
What if it really hurts people?
The opinions of the 7 people have serious disagreements. Some people claim to end the experience immediately. It means that the actress Na Mei is too confident to continue to play. It means that the chef thinks that the actress Mei is very hypocritical.
She is a victim of the murder case. Now she wants to quit when she enko unter so meeting.
She is too timid. The smell of gunpowder on the scene is getting stronger.
The boss suggested
that everyone go back to the room for a while and rest. After calming down, they will continue to discuss tomorrow. Finally, the chef went to the sauna.
Alone.
Then the scene at the beginning of the video appeared. The chef was treated as a dish. He was cooked in the sauna room.
At the same time, the couple
in the car returned to the hotel. They were met by the white and black sisters who had just returned. The two said that they wanted to take a bath in the bathroom. But the white sister had to charge $300 to
agree.
It's a pretty expensive shower. Don't use up all the hot water. Stay away from the guests. After discovering the chef's body, everyone panicked and felt that everyone could be the
murderer.
There was a serious trust crisis between them. It even went so far as to check the
mobile phone.
Everyone rushed out in a hurry. Then they found that the car exploded. Now it means that the murderer in the background cut off all escape routes. They were completely trapped in this hotel. Everyone was extremely afraid.
Now the situation
has become a game of werewolves. After returning to the hotel, everyone began to suspect each other. The actress thought that the white and black sisters were the most suspicious. But the white sister refuted that the two of them spent all their savings to renovate the hotel. They just wanted to run the hotel well. If there was a murder case, the money would be gone. The black sister was dressed differently. She just played the role of a ghost killer. She was obviously too passionate about murder. She
was a pervert in her heart.
When everyone thought about it, it was true. Everyone wanted to leave this place.
At this time, the victim's wife, Chong Sun, spoke.
She reminded her that it was very cold outside. In addition, there was no transportation. She walked through the forest for dozens of kilometers at night. She would die of heat stroke soon. Not to mention the wild wolves and tigers.
This remark was
equivalent to adding a warning to the secret room. But this also aroused the suspicion of Lin Meisher and Lao Bai. Chong Sen's motive was very
obvious.
He didn't want everyone to leave here. He didn't know what he was thinking. He was worried that the two of them would fight. The boss and the white sister hurried to persuade him.
Lock your doors. We'll bed down for the night.
And by the morning portion, I will have a plan for how we can get out. That's all there is to it. Everyone went back to their rooms. Chong Sun and his wife were nervous. They said they didn't kill the chef. They guessed the other person must be a fan of the ghost
killer.
They wanted to imitate the method of the crime 30 years ago. There was a lot of information in this conversation. Why did the two of them say that? The picture goes back to the night when the newlyweds were murdered.
There were two ghost killers.
They took off their masks and showed their true faces. One is a woman with black skin. The other is a standard white-skinned man. Even though 30 years have passed, you can still see that they are a couple.
And they are still fans of Satan.
The murder didn't complete the Satan ritual. After waiting for 30 years, they returned to a certain path. If they missed it this time, they would have to wait another 30 years. From the perspective of God, you can see that there are two.
Bricht Wolves in the Hotel.
And there is a dark wolf hidden. The other side of the sauna room, the white sister and the black sister are still thinking about how to deal with the body. They stayed in a high-temperature environment for a few hours. The chef is already very gentle. He pulled the bones gently to separate them.
At this time the
survivors were divided into 5 camps. The first camp is Lin Mei and Hu Zigu. They chatted in the sauna room.
Although Hu Zigu
published a crime note, it is still different if he really participated in it. And Lao Bai said he didn't trust others. He suggested to sneak out to find the police. The second camp is the priest Bo Bo and Bo Ku Xiaopang. The priest opened his chest and hooked Xiaopang's soul. Bo Bo said that it was too dangerous
to stay alone.
It would be better to sleep with Xiaopang tonight. He said that the priest began to show his talent. He took out a pair of handcuffs and locked
Xiaopang in bed.
It turned out that he had a deep communication with several murderers. Gradually, he was infected with a strange disease. He wanted to pursue the ultimate
excitement.
Xiaopang wanted to play for nothing. But when he saw Bo Bo take out a knife, he immediately peed on him.
The third camp is the
strong wife He Shen and the artist Xiao He. The artist is crazy in the room. He beat the decorated props to pieces. He Shen was curious about the reason. The artist said that he was responsible for these decorations. But this is just a cover-up for the crime. There is no real soul. It seems that he is a person who has gone mad again. Then it will be easy. He Shen began to deliberately irritate the artist. If you want to make a shocking work, you have to kill a person. The third camp is Sister Bai and Sister He. Obviously, they are partners and lovers. Sister Bai was really scared this time. In order to satisfy the special preference of He Mei, she spent a lot of money to set up this crime-themed hotel. Now it's really a murder scene. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my own life. I'm going to make a lot of money. The two of them were very noisy. They were all eavesdropped by the actress in the next group. In addition, the actress also heard the screaming in another room. He Mei looks very angry. It seems to have met something annoying. In the middle of the night, the wolf killer also officially started. He Mei took sleeping pills before going to bed. She soon fell into a dream. Suddenly, a black hand covered Sister Bai. In this way, Sister Bai took the boxed meal directly. At 10 a.m., He Mei woke up in a daze. She seemed to hear the ceiling leaking water. She turned on the light to check the situation. This is the latest wolf-killing American Hell Hotel. At present, the official pointed out the previous 2 episodes. The third episode is temporarily updated next week. If you are interested, you can guess who will be the next victim and who will be the real ghost killer. Welcome to leave a comment in the comment area. If you like this commentary, remember to like it. I'm Xiaoxia. See you next time.